Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, I greet you. Guys, it's a great pleasure to be connecting with you this moment. Wishing you all the best. I wish may everyone listening to us, watching to us, may have to subscribe, share, and comment. Please, do you believe really that you can speak English fluently? Do you want to speak English fluently? Please make sure you subscribe and learn with Teacher Patrice. It's okay. Today, I wish I may talk about categorization of verbs in English. I want to talk about categorization of verbs in English. In English, we do have two kinds of verbs. In English, we do have, or there are, two kinds of verbs, which are, first, we have what we called full verbs, and we have the second one, auxiliary verbs. Full verbs are the verbs which also subdivided in two categories, where the first one is regular verbs and the second is irregular verbs. Remember, I said that in English there are two kinds of verbs, which are full verbs and auxiliary verbs. Full verbs is also subdivided in two groups, which are regular verbs and irregular verbs. The auxiliary verbs, they are the verbs also which are subdivided in two groups. The first one, we have a primary auxiliary verbs, what we call PEV. We also have modal auxiliary verbs, what we call MEV. So, the first one, regular verbs, they accept ed to form simple past and past participle. If you understand it very good, I said that regular verbs, they are the verbs that accept ed to form the simple past and the past participle. For instance, or for example, here I have to love, loved, loved, to love, loved, loved, to like, liked, liked, to kill, killed, killed. Okay, we have to accept, accepted, accepted. Okay, so irregular verbs, they are now opposite of that one. Irregular verbs, they are the verbs which doesn't, or verbs they don't accept ed to form the past participle and the simple past. Means they don't accept ed. We learn them by heart. Examples, we have to hate, 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 to sing, sang, song, to fight, fought, fought. We also have now what we call the primary auxiliary verbs. Primary auxiliary verbs, they are to have, to do, and to be. These are what we call the primary auxiliary verbs in general. If I ask you, can you tell me the primary auxiliary verbs? Tell me to have, to do, and to be. Example, on to have, I have money. To do, I do my homework. To be, I am happy. I am doctor. I am teacher. I am a computer. Depends. Now, modal auxiliary verbs, they are can, must, may, will, shall, could, would, ought to, ought to, and should. Can, must, may, will, shall, could, would, ought to, ought to, and should. Notice, Always, modal auxiliary verbs don't accept to an ing form. They don't accept s on the third person of singular. When you want to form the third person of singular, they don't accept an s. Can is used to express capacity, ability, possibility, but also can express request and permission. If you understand it very good, can used to express capacity, ability, possibility, but also can express request and permission. Example, I can speak English, I can speak Spanish, I can speak Uruguayan, I can speak Chinese. I can write a letter in 3 minutes. I can write a letter in 3 minutes. So, these are synonyms of can. Synonyms of can, we have be able to and be capable of plus the verb in ing form. For example, I am able to speak English. I am able to speak French. I am capable of speaking French. Good. So, must. Must is used to express an obligation. Example, I must speak English. I have to speak English. I have to love my family. This have to is the synonym of must. You can say I must speak English, or cost or cost, I have to speak English. Cost or cost. Cost to cost. Cost or cost, I have to speak English. Could. Could is used when expressing a request. When expressing a request, there you can use could. Could you help me? Could you help me? Please, teacher, could you help me, please? Okay. You take should. Should is used to give an advice and an obligation. When you are just giving an advice, or when you are advising to somebody, giving an obligation, giving them an obligation, there you can also use should. Example, you should use, or should I use, you should use your full name, or should I use my full name? You should work hard. Petrus, you should work hard. Well, would. Would, as I told you, is used to express a request. For example, would you help me? When you want to use now a past prediction, you can say, for example, the baby would not sleep later. The baby would not sleep later. Present prediction, you can say, I would not tell you that. I would not tell you that. I would not tell you that. Notice, after all modal auxiliary verbs, we use infinitive. Do you see? After all modal auxiliary verbs, we use infinitive without to. And remember that they never accept to an ing form, and they don't take an s at the third person of singular. So guys, I wish you may practice this, because we speak or we learn by practicing English. Practice and practice. So thank you very much. I wish you the best. May God bless you.